Cash is actually way dirtier than our reusable containers because at least our reusable containers have been washed. We don't know where the cash has been. Hi everyone, my name is Hailin and I'm from Zero Waste Singapore. Zero Waste Singapore is a charity non-governmental organisation and we drive zero waste action in Singapore through education and advocacy, and we focus on 4 key areas of waste, such as disposables, food waste, household recycling, as well as specific organisational waste. Ever since the virus started, I think some of the organisations did a temporary ban on BYO. Brands like Starbucks, bubble tea, as well as maybe even certain malls who ask their tenants to temporarily not allow BYO. There are people in 2 camps. The camp that supports BYOs, a lot of the greenies, the people who are pro-environment, they still support it. The others who are against BYO, I think the primary concern is the hygiene issue of it. The government only allows for takeaway, right? For meals or delivery only. So this means that people will likely be using more disposables. In this current situation with our neighbouring countries as well as other countries going through different stages of lockdown, we will definitely see a surge in the demand of disposables as well as packaging. If we do not do something to curb the use of disposables, like food, like masks, like disposable masks and any type of sort of supplies, we will definitely face a shortage because there will be more demand than supply, and it will lead to a price increment of those disposables. And the cost, although it is borne by some of the F&B retailers right now, it will eventually be passed on to the consumers.
Like the takeaway packaging, they have increased in cost. We have not passed that cost down to the customer yet. So that means the business is taking the cost. If our main bulk of our sales is on delivering and packaging is part of that, it will be a very unfortunate case that we have to pass on some of the cost to the consumers, and then that will be reflected in the increase in our food prices. If you come with your own container, you feel more safe, you can absolutely do that. We could serve you in that. It helps us as well.
Our cleaners will have to work harder to clear more waste, do extra sanitation on our lifts, the railings, as well as our neighbourhood surroundings. So it is just giving them more work to do.
A lot of people right now are staying at home and doing Dabao takeaways for lunch, for dinner. And he mentioned that the rubbish, the waste that is accumulated every day has tripled actually, and that led to a lot of workload for him and his team. They have to go around more to clear up the rubbish. Their team has to clean on top of their daily operations.
When it comes to hygiene, it is definitely not unfounded, because even when we try to practice social responsibility and we keep the containers, the reusable containers that we pass to the hawkers clean, we don't know if we might be asymptomatic and unwittingly pass the virus on to the hawkers. Viruses stick to all kinds of surfaces. So the handing over the reusable containers is just but one touch point of possible infection. When we pass cash over to the hawkers, cash is actually way dirtier than our reusable containers because at least our reusable containers have been washed. We don't know where the cash has been. And similarly with the disposables, unfortunately a lot of them are not certified sterile, and it passes through many hands before it actually reaches the hawkers themselves. When a packet of disposables are open, that batch of disposables have been exposed to the air, it is also as susceptible to contamination as other items around. But with your own reusables, you know exactly what you've done with it. You know who exactly has touched it. So why not bring your own container? There are also other green groups who have been trying their best to push out the message of BYO and why we need to do that, and also getting people to be educated on the different perspectives that is beyond just saving the environment. There are cost issues, there are supply chain issues, there is manpower issue, there is a resource issue. So everything should be considered together. Try to be considerate as well as respectful towards each other, and understand that everybody has to play a part to get over the pandemic or any sort of crisis together.
Let's do our part for the community during this circuit breaker. SG United!
Hi, thank you for watching this video. We will be sharing some ways that you can play a part in reducing usage and wastage of packaging. Do check us out below.